Let's talk Manchester United. Alejandro Garnacho. There was talk about a swap deal with Christopher Nkunku at Chelsea this week. What is the latest on whether Garnacho is going to leave United?
It's possible that Garnacho will move. That's certainly something that I wouldn't dismiss because there's interest in him, Rebecca, from Napoli, as has been well documented, but they've not come close to the sort of financial numbers that Manchester United would expect. There have been inquiries, as I've previously reported, from Chelsea, and that would be very interesting, but we don't know this is going to materialise. I would expect it to go down pretty late in the window, and there could be some last-minute deadline day activity. Of course, Nkunku is a player who I'm sure Manchester United and many other clubs admire. It's not gone so well for him at Chelsea. So again, could something develop late on that suits all parties? There's no definitive answer on that just yet. The sort of dialogue continues on them and many other players. But of course, if Garnacho was to leave, it would raise huge finance for Manchester United, because it would be pure profit, having come through their system after joining from Atletico Madrid at a very young age. Elsewhere, we've got to keep an eye on the left-back situation at Manchester United. They're trying to sign Patrick Dorgu from Lecce in Italy. No agreement so far. Talks continue. They also have an interest in their former left-back, Alvaro Fernandez, who's at Benfica. They've got a buyback option on him for 18 million euros. So maybe that would be an alternative scenario if they don't get Dorgu. Marcus Rashford, is he going to go? Is he going to stay? Nothing is decided just yet. He's got a preference of Barcelona if he goes, but it's no guarantee he will. There are other clubs interested in him in Europe, in the Premier League, or he could yet stay at Manchester United. And that will affect a lot. Departures, Anthony going on loan to Real Betis. Can they get Malacia out? Casemiro? It's going to be difficult, but then they will make decisions based on who they can get out, on who might come in. And they have really good news overnight, Rebecca, on their new potential stadium, because the British government have thrown their weight behind the regeneration of the Old Trafford area. The Chancellor, Rebecca Reeves, has said she's in favour of it. She's championing it. So Manchester United would get support potentially from the government on stuff outside of the stadium. They will take care of all the finances on the stadium. And they're leaning towards a new 100,000-seater stadium as opposed to redeveloping Old Trafford. But there's no final decision on that yet. That will come at the end of the season. They could even start some initial works towards the end of this calendar year. But that's a potentially very significant step forward for the future of Manchester United, for the whole Ineos project, and also for the British government, the country, and the region of Manchester as a whole.